And we're live. Good afternoon. Probably about 10 seconds before we were supposed to be ready, but that's okay. Hey, good afternoon. Aloha no, aloha ka, ko wau bilivi, ma Hawaii 105, KINE, Hawaii News Now, Sunrise, University of Hawaii Athletics. Welcome to Billy V Live. We've got a great show for you. It's kind of packed. We've kind of had to put everything all together. On this show, this is where we bring people with aloha together. Residents, people who have moved away that wish they were home, or visitors that want to reconnect with Hawaii. That's what we do. That's what we're about. That's what we got. So, and occasionally within the show, we point you in the direction of Aloha Aina, like one of the websites that we're going to put down, coming up in the description, coming up in just a little while, kanaiokana.net. Let's go ahead and give you a little bit about what we are about also. Do me a favor, when you get a chance, if you can do a couple of things like, we'd love for you, we'll put the information on your screen right here, but if you're new here, we'd like you to consider subscribing. You can check out the show notes down below, links on the YouTube side. Those links are down there just like they usually are. And over on the Facebook side, I guess you go look up above the video. For all the entertainers that we have here, we've got their Instagram and or Facebook links. So if you get a chance, take a look, and it's all there for you here on this Friday. If you are watching us from around the world, go ahead and comment. We'd love to hear where you are from, just like Jenny right now. Thank you very much. Aloha to you. Ku is online right now. Thank you so much. Just put your comments, where you're from, what you're doing, how you spend your Fridays. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, though, let's get you some entertainment news. We're going to start off with Roy Sakuma because, boy, he is hitting a milestone, and it is coming up for you this coming Saturday. We're very, very excited about it. As a matter of fact, I got a chance to talk with him earlier to find out exactly how Roy Sakuma is excited about his 50th anniversary.
Thank you. It's been a journey, but very exciting. These 50 years have gone by so quickly.
Yeah, but I think that this must be one of the more interesting years in which you've really had to pivot and rethink and redo. Even with teaching, you've had to learn and embrace technology real quickly, right?
Yes, we've all had to do it. And especially for me, being I come from the older generation, every step on the computer is a lesson trying to learn. It's been tough navigating through all of these changes, but just trying to do our best to survive like everybody else and to keep positive.
Roy, really congratulations this weekend on a 50th annual Ukulele Festival.
And thank you to Hawaii News Now for helping us so much in putting this together. We really appreciate it, and a blessing to everyone. We look forward to everyone enjoying it this coming Sunday at 6 o'clock.
And with that, we talk story with one of the guys who's going to be on stage this weekend. We're talking about Jake Shimabukuro. Jake, thanks for joining us.
Aloha, Billy. Hey, yeah, I just got to say, congratulations to Roy and Kathy Sakuma. 50 years. That's amazing. And I'm just so honored and excited to be taking the stage with everyone else. It's going to be fun.
It's the 50th annual, but you've done this before with the Sakuma family.
Yes, when I was a student there years ago, probably in the early 80s, I got to play at the festival, as a kid. And Roy was such a pioneer and such a visionary. He was the one who really invented the idea of an ukulele festival. And now there's ukulele festivals all over the world. So it's all because of that man right there. So my teacher, Roy Sakuma. Okay, and then who was your instructor? Because while he was the one that was the overall teacher, you'd interact with him. Who else would you interact with? Yeah, well, my first teacher when I was a student there was Tammy Akiyama. She's now Tammy Omuro, but she was a Kaimuki High School graduate.
Yay!
But she was my teacher, for like 6 or 7 years, and really, really taught me to love the instrument. She she made it so much fun, and I really thank her, for just instilling that passion.
All right, Jake Shimabukuro here on Sunrise. Jake Shimabukuro for you there. Awesome. Jake, thank you so much. Hey, just a reminder, that's going to be Sunday. If you're going to look for the Ukulele Festival Hawaii, that's going to be on television, and it's also going to be online too. And then it's going to be rebroadcast. The first one on Sunday is going to be over on KHNL, and then coming up on Tuesday night, it's going to be on K5. There's another gentleman, with the pandemic and with everything that's been happening, with the entertainers, it was just an immediate shutdown. They had no income. There was no place to play because all the places had shut down. All the traveling came to a halt. So, what to do? And now that it looks like that the pandemic is going to be longer than expected, longer than hoped for, they thought, what are we going to, do? How do we reach out to our audience? Well, then you've got guys like Kuana Torres Kahele, who find different ways to make things happen. As a matter of fact, he has got a brand new website. He's redone the whole website. And on his website, you can learn about hula. You can learn about music. You can learn about lei making. And we talked to Kuana Torres Kahele earlier and asked him, so what do you like in this new website too?
And I'd like to liken it to that of Netflix. And, with Netflix, you pay your fee, it's a monthly fee, and then you get free service. You can watch all of these movies. It's kind of like that, but on my platform, you pay a one-time fee, and you can access whatever video you're wanting to view. You can watch that for the rest of your life.
Sounds good. What kind of things are you offering on there? Of course, there's music on there and musical performances, right? What else do you have?
We have Napa Play shows. We have Kuana shows. We have music videos, we have hula instructional videos, we have lei making videos, we have new content that we're currently creating that will be going up onto the website over the course of the year. We have the Napa Play shows, we have the Miss Aloha Hula shows, which are not available anywhere else. So if you saw that special that was on the on TV with the Miss Hulas and Nakumu Nui. So all of that is on top of that new platform of mine.
All right. So once again, Kuana Torres Kahele with brand new platform for you. And if you want to get that website, we've got that either up above on Facebook or down below in the description for those of you that are on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, by the way, we'd love to see your comments. We'd love to see where you are, where you're tuning in from. And we are starting it, of course, from scratch, from ground level with the brand new show. So we're trying to build up towards 1,000 subscribers over on the YouTube side. In the meanwhile, over on the Facebook side, thank you so much for all the messages. Hi, Susan. How are you? Please tell your family I said hello. I think Sandra was excited about Jake Shimabukuro being on, and Tina also. Wow, big picture you get. Jake is not only a fabulous ukulele player, but he has such a big heart, and she's got a chance to see that firsthand. That's awesome. And then Raynette is watching and saying, loving it. Thank you so much for your comments. Keep them coming. In the meantime, this is a gentleman who I have a wonderful history with. And we'll tell you about the history behind that I have with this gentleman. So every time that there's something that comes up that is big in the news, it hits the community somehow, Frank DeLima is always there. He's always got a song, or he's always got a skit, or he's got something, and the pandemic is no exception. So this is something that he did to Fiddler on the Roof, Frank DeLima.
Mask maker, make me a mask. Make me look fine, that's all I ask. Mask maker, it's the new look. Please make me a perfect mask. Mask maker, what get for sale? Show me in Zoom, all in detail. Make me a style that helps me breathe clear and doesn't pull off my ear.
Okay, so Frank DeLima there singing about mask. Now, Frank texted me almost in the middle of the night, and he goes, Bilivi, I have brand new video for you, and you can tell audience it's free to download on his website. So go to frankdelima.com. But something else has happened with Frank that we want to report about. I don't know if you know this, but if you go down to the Honolulu Zoo, and they've just recently reopened, if you go down there and you see the lemurs over in the primates area, there are two with new names. And so one is named Mel, and the other is named Frank DeLima. Lemur? Yeah. So Frank has written a song for that.
Oh, I'm proud to be a Madagascar lemur. My twin and me are really fun to see. His name is Mel and mine is Frank DeLima. We're named after men of comedy. Oh, it's nice to be a Madagascar lemur with big black eyes and full of energy. We have a cute and comical demeanor as we play and jump from tree to tree. Oh, I like being a Madagascar lemur. I get Kolohe personality. I am not a howler or a screamer. I am as charming as can be.
Okay, so a little bit of I'm not going to play the whole song because you can actually go and download it off of his website for free. He just wanted to make some fun and give everybody a chance to smile. I actually worked for Frank DeLima back in the day. Back in the 1980s, I was his multimedia distribution coordinator. I know, sounds fancy. It should sound fancy. You're thinking to yourself, well, what in the world does that mean? Well, that means basically, how would you say this? I was the delivery guy to take all his videos to Longs. Yes, I know. Yeah. So that was my title at the time, and it stuck. So I worked for Frank for quite a while. But I will tell you this, that Frank was always an awesome boss. He was always a gentleman. He always, when he asked how you were, he meant it. And back then, there would be lines of people to get autographs and everything from him. So really neat to see Frank. And by the way, if you want to see Frank, well, I don't know if he'll stop, but sometimes he does walks over at Kahala Mall when he has to do walking, because in the summer, especially like times like now, it's like hot outside. And so that's where Frank likes to do his walking. Real quickly, I want to say hello to, ta-da, look at that, yay! Lacey Denise is on the show, or at least she's on Sunrise, but she's also watching right now Billy V Live, so appreciate that. Let me see here. Okay, so Frank DeLima, congratulations to you on the naming of you for the new lemur. Okay. Let's talk about, since we were talking about that's brand new music in a way, there is a group that also is coming out with brand new music. The group Keaho has Zachary and his brother, and they are co-producers of a wonderful CD called Lei Nāhonoapiʻilani. And so it's available, and as a matter of fact, it just got released yesterday. So we caught up with Zachary Lum to find out more about the release.
I have been working to produce the second of two albums. We got them right here. The first one was Lei Nāhonoapiʻilani, Songs of West Maui. The second one is Lei Nāhonoapiʻilani, Nā Meleho. And the special thing about this second album is the fact that they're all newly composed songs for places around West Maui.
So you guys really had to do a lot of research and really just take to your time to go around, talk to people, and really put mana'o together, ike together to make this.
Yeah, and the thing that was cool about that is that whole research process was actually geared towards the creation of the songbook, which I have here too with actually it's Ui's post-its, but it's the songbook that it's probably a collection of over 70 songs, both old and new, that you will find on the albums themselves. And yeah, that's where all the research kind of came in.
Sounds good. Now, is this the second of two? Is this complete this songbook as far as the recorded material is concerned?
Yeah. So the two albums are it's a two-part process, I guess, for the albums themselves. You had the first CD, second CD. First one kind of focused on more traditional songs. Second one, like I said, a lot more. Well, they're all are new compositions for West Maui.
Congratulations on the impending release. As a matter of fact, that is today, Friday. One more subject here. You are about to, actually, your family is about to hālau a keiki. And tell us about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. I didn't know we were going to talk about this, but I'm glad we're talking about it. She's due sometime this month or maybe early next month. So we're definitely in the home stretch of that. We're really excited.
Do you have a name yet? Has a name been given, or is that after a baby is in a part of this world? Or
we're still waiting for whatever it's supposed to be. I know it exists somewhere. It's just a matter of like getting to us. So I'm sure it'll come soon.
all right. Once again, Zachary Lum, congratulations. One has been the CD has been released, and they're awaiting the birth of their child. That's awesome stuff. Congratulations to you. Wanted to talk for a couple of minutes here on the broadcast. Just this past weekend, we said our aloha to Kailua Kahele, member of the Mana'o Company, also a hukai. A lot of people turned out, and we talked about that on Hawaii News Now Sunrise. But I want to talk about a little bit of a different aspect of that, and going to see if we've got video. And video's not coming up right now, but that's okay. We'll come back to me. While we were out there, before we went out to Waianae to go to a celebration of life, Danny Kennedy sent me a message. And the message kind of struck me. I was kind of like going, wow. And here's a little bit of video of the group while I talk about this. Danny was really concerned about his fellow entertainers. He was really concerned about all of the people that were going to be there and social distancing and making sure that, we were all safe. What I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a little bit of what he sent to me in a text message, but he sent it basically to everybody. He says, I'm sending this text with the utmost respect and humility. This has been heavy on my heart, and I feel need to share. I am very aware of the increase in COVID cases in our islands. I'm serious and sensitive about being safe for ourselves and our loved ones. It's a reality that many of us may have someone directly in our lives and or in our households that are considered high risk. So we want to be as safe and proactive as possible. And then he sent over a list. Look at this. Spread the aloha by respectfully, wearing face coverings, safely greeting one another, no hugs, no kisses, aole. Throw the shakas, throw the kisses, respect each other's space, sanitize frequently. We realize we cannot force anyone, but we can do our best to encourage everyone. Why did I want to share this with you? Because in this whole thing of COVID right now that we're kind of going through, it's important for us to do our best to kind of help each other out. And to be respectful of one another. The one thing that I liked about the entertainers is that when somebody came in for the hug, all you had to do was say, I got kopuna in my house. And they're immediately, oh, I understand. So it's wonderful to see that the entertainers are all taking that step together to tell everybody and to tell each other, hey, be safe. We can hug and honi later, but we just got to take care of each other now. That's actually kind of part of what Aloha Aina is about. It's not about the me thinking. It's about the we thinking about all each other. And we need more of that here in our island home. Let's go get to some other news that's good and that makes you smile. Hello to I'm not going to play the whole song, but that is brand new single that is out from Kamaka Kukuna. And what's going to happen is we're going to play that tomorrow on Hawaiian 105 on my radio show at 12 noon. So if you want to hear the whole thing, make sure that you're tuning in. But congratulations to Kamaka Kukuna. Once again, he has brand new single that is out, and it is called Puli Kamaha'o. And actually, I believe it is a full release. Let's get you some other interesting news that I found fun. Check this out. I have to share this with you. So, Nani Edgar, Danny Carvalho, they make up the group Kailua Moon. Sister's doing 100 songs. It's a challenge. The ukulele group that she's part of. I'll let you listen. And they go back and forth. It's just so awesome. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. By the two of them. They're awesome on stage, and this is part of the group that it's called 100 Days of Ukulele 2020. So that is song number 82, and she's got them all the songs online. They're doing them like one a day when they can, or a couple of them a day, or maybe one every couple of days. So go check out their Facebook page. The links are down below. So many comments. Thank you so much from Japan. Thank you. I wish I could read that. I'm going to have to get somebody to interpret for me. Nanea, how are you? Thank you so much for being here on the broadcast. And let me see here. Jackie Kabato, hello, how are you? Thank you so much. Lots on Facebook. If you're over on the YouTube side, don't forget you can comment there and just hit the bell so that way you always know when we go live. Here we go. For those of you that are TikTok lovers, check out the hālau. Watch. We showed this on Sunrise.
Right foot, now left foot. 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 One hand. Two hands. Hit your rollie. Hit that rollie. Do your dance. Now lean with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it.
Look at that.
Now left foot.
That's just awesome.
Now left foot.
Congratulations to the hālau. And that is, by the way, Shalee's Instagram page, and she just had her birthday. I won't tell you how old she is. Well, I'll just say 19. If we say 19, then I think we're safe. But, ladies, you look awesome. Time to go holo holo, and let's go outside. We're going to take you over to Kualoa Beach Park. This was actually a couple of years ago, but we're slowly catching up on our videos, and then coming up in a couple of weeks, what we'll do is we'll take some of the videos that we've got, we're going to go during the week. We'll go out into Waikiki or Pearl City, and we'll go walking around. We'll show you around, but I had to share this with you. This is flooded conditions. This is after a huge rain, but I'm going to fast forward this about a minute in, and you can see, for those of you that don't get to see this kind of shot here, see if it'll go, there we go. So in a moment, the camera's going to swing, and you're really going to get a look at the ocean and the Ko'olau Mountains. But this is right next to what we like to call Jurassic Park. Kualoa Ranch is a wonderful area, and there's tours, there are activities all the time. It's got great history that goes back to the Hawaiian monarchy, so we'd love to show that to you inside of Kualoa Valley one of these days. But take a look at this real quickly. The camera's going to start to turn. The birds are going to start to fly by. This looks like something literally out of Jurassic Park. All right, cue the birds. There they go. Look at that. That's just awesome video. Meanwhile, you get to see the ocean. Not too bad. small kind waves action, but look at that. Coconut Island, and as you look out towards the Ko'olau Mountains, that looks picture perfect out there. That looks like a backlot backdrop. Meanwhile, the flooded conditions, but it eventually dried out. So we're really, really glad about that. Hello to Long Island. Mark Hurley writes real quickly here. Hi, we're enjoying our Aloha Friday here on Long Island with a few land sharks and Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Mark, we appreciate the... let me put that back there just for a second if we can. There we go. And here in New York, we are doing our best to socially distance, but some people don't get it. I know. I wish you could explain that, don't you? And so they would get that it's got to be a kako thing. And you say kako, and then they just kind of look at you. Huh? And it's like, yeah. So thank you so much, Mark. We're glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and bring you one more thing here that we've got. And usually we have, if you have a pet, if you have that other member of your house that is just a little bit more furry than you, that you just love so much, this is your chance to send that over to me, and then we can show everybody. And that's what happens when you go live. Sometimes your microphone's on and sometimes it's not. Anyway, okay. We'll bring it back over here. Hi. So this is the part where we go ahead and we feature the pets. So let's go ahead. We've got a couple of people that have sent in a couple of pictures. We'd like to share them with you. Let's see. First of all, Rie sent a picture of Kona and Lani. Lani is the crack-up funny one. And then we have Ryan, who has Peanut. Look at that. Peanut likes to go on rides. Peanut will just go ahead and perch chin right up there. Looking good. Awesome. Usually we have information, inspiration, and Kaleo Boy Kia was with us last week, but what happened is that we were going to have Q-Tip, but our schedules got mixed up, so Q-Tip's going to join us with some inspirational messages coming up next week, so we hope that you are here for that. Meanwhile, the messages keep coming in. Oh, thank you so much. If you were watching throughout the week, we had like 7,000 viewers last week on last week's show, so keep them coming in. Share if you get the chance. We'd love if you do that. We do have one more thing for you, and I know that we had a music video, and it's not where it's supposed to be right now, so I will just have to make sure that I drop it in where it's supposed to go, and we'll be good. Hey, that's going to do it for this show that we have. Every show we kind of have something a little bit different, but the main thing is that we'd love for you to be here, so make sure that you subscribe over on the Facebook side, hit the bell on the YouTube side, so that way you get notifications as soon as we go live. Coming up next week, we're going to talk to a young lady who is from the island of Kauai, who used to be part of the Nickelodeon family. Now she's part of the Disney family, used to go from background to co-starring roles. Now she's in front of the camera solid in a brand new Disney movie that's going to be on Disney+. It would have been in theaters, but with COVID and everything. So Sienna Agudang is going to join us from the island of Kauai, where she is quarantining and getting to spend some time home. Otherwise, she would be on the set. That is coming up on next week's show. Thank you so much for watching. Mālama pono, aloha a hui ho. We're going to leave you with my music video of the week, and this comes from our friends from Project Kuleana. This is music, a song called Kaulana Napua. We'll see you next week here on the broadcast. Mālama pono, aloha a hui ho. Kaulana Napua o Hawaii,
Wa'amahope o ka waina. Iki mai ka elele o ka loko ino. Pala pala anunu me ka paka. Kaulana na bua o Hawaii. Atu paama hope o ka ainai. Iki mai ka elele o ka loko ino. Pala pala anunu me ka paka. Kuana Torres Kako mai kaua I o mano. Paupu me ke one o kākuri hewa. Enemy o hui aina